So peep it, y'all. Young Thug, home on that probation. I know he got to be sick, man. That still well and yeah, got the not guilty verdicts, man. Thugger should have took it all the way through to the jury. Comment and let me know if you agree. Brian Steele was supposed to get him the not guilty verdict, just like Joe Tacopina got for ASAP Rocky, man. Tacopina over Steele right now, if you ask me. But probation's going smooth for Thugger thus far. People were worried it could be a setup, but a lot of other ish wasn't going so smooth. As during the case, he's got one situation going on with this company that gave him a loan, some millions involved, and they said Thugger defaulted on it, and he's trying to go on tour right now, and they're saying because he didn't pay him, they own his promotional rights and kind of almost like his whole brand until he pays them the M's back. That's a wild situation, and he's trying to go overseas on his tour. But one thing just got a little bit better for Thug, man, as another legal battle that he was engaged in was trying to get his ish back, man. Y'all heard of asset forfeiture before? Like, just seen it in a couple TV shows and movies, actually. Comment if you ever seen a movie about the freeway Ricky Ross, the Iranian Contra, the CIA-ish, the dirty-ish they were doing in the hood, putting dope there. You know, the whole crack epidemic is fucked up, put it all right in South Central, and it made its way around the state, ghetto to ghetto, city to city, state to state, and it was money to fight a war that Congress wouldn't approve, man. It was some slick-ish. But in that movie, something else that they covered was the feds were doing asset forfeiture moves. So if they snatched someone up on a federal drug charge, even if they beat the case, right, they had already seized their assets, they wouldn't get it back. Same thing if you ever watched the show The Shield. But Thugger seems he is getting his ish back, because when he got arrested, it wasn't by the feds. Again, that was a state RICO. They took some cars, some jewels, and some money from him, as the amount of money was $149,426, jewelry, and a bunch of cars. And he caught a win here, not with the money in the cars, but they said the jewels can come back home to King Slime. And those items include a Rolex Datejust watch, King Slime engraved on rear, pause, diamond cross pendant, approximately 17 grams, necklace with circular and square green jewels, approximately 83 grams, diamond double row tennis necklace, 2 diamond stud earrings, approximately 7 grams and approximately 4 grams, diamond ring with 13 diamonds on band, approximately total weight of ring 18 grams. But like I said, no ruling has been made yet on Young Thug's cash and cars. And good for Thug, man, because like I said, so often, we were talking about the feds, but just the authorities, period. If they, like on that show, The Shield, I mentioned with Vic Mack, he tapping, and let me know if you were a fan of that show. It used to come on FX. That wasn't the feds, and they were doing asset forfeiture, taking people's houses, everything, you know. And with the feds, with some police, where we've seen this happen in the past, they'll be driving the whips around and doing all kinds of shady ish. And then when some cats beat the case, they wouldn't get their ish back. You know, Thug still has to wait on the cars. I think there's like 5 cars, man, and they're dope as fuck, man. And the money, like just under 150,000. Wow. But at least he's getting his jewels back. You know what I mean? What do y'all think about it?
What we doing? What are we doing in here? Yeah.
Nah, like nigga, the album did better than they niggas thought, and he come back to the States, nigga, and let his presence be felt, nigga. I don't need to relax in Australia no more. I don't need to lay low, nigga. They loving me out here. The noise is rumbling. I'm coming back home. Come on, come back home, nigga. Get back in your bag. You know what I'm saying?
Is it? I'm asked. They said the dates were sold out.
Yeah, but I heard.
Tight. The people mad. I haven't fact checked any of this info.
No,
I'm just telling you what I read from strangers online. They said that the dates were sold out. I can't really understand. If you got sold out karaoke, then why not go? Ain't like he was exerting energy. That nigga out there. All right, y'all. I need y'all to sing this one with me. Y'all put the money down. Y'all gotta do it. Y'all gotta do this one. Bitch.
Listen.
Why would you cancel? It sounds like I'm cracking on.
It's easy money.
But I'm not.
It's easy money.
Why would you cancel that?
We're not talking about
I got the
Beyonce
easiest
tour or
gig in the
nothing.
world. I'm going somewhere. I'm dropping a mic. I'm letting these Australians do some shit with their little funny broke people signs. I'm going. I'm going to this.
It might be what Flip said, yo. Yo, I'm ready to get back now.
Yeah. Ready to get back in the town.
This ain't worth enough money for me to stay out here and do all of this. Like now,
He thought it was over. It was looking shaky.
or maybe not over, but
Yeah.
okay, I'm still moving it like I thought I would.
I don't know what's going on. I just think it's more to the story.
I definitely
I have
don't.
no idea.
I know I'm not buying
What
that.
could be the other possibilities, in your opinion, from your professional standpoint? What can be other possibilities if it's a sold-out show?
I'm going to just start saying shit that ain't going to sound believable to nobody.
Health issues?
I think sometimes if you're that powerful, you could just get moody.
Say I don't want to do this shit no more.
Yo, I'm done now.
Shit ain't popping out here like that. I ain't really
ain't even-
I ain't having
I'm
fun.
done.
Yeah, I ain't having fun.
I'm done. Yeah, but we got sold out. So what?
Here, make up find a reason.
Go tell them some shit, but I'm going home now. Like, I think that could really be a possibility. Like, I'm not over when he was on that run many years ago and he had that shit in Miami and then that shit in Miami got canceled. I was like, I was stuck in that. Well, why don't you cancel that show, the Miami show? I know what y'all doing out here, you and Future after party. You were still in the city. So why cancel it unless you just moved it and be like, you know what, fuck that tonight. Like, I don't know, above my pay grade. But I don't think it has to be some technically sound business reason as to why he canceled it. I don't think anything was threatened. I don't think the Australians about to shoot at him. I don't think it's any violence or any of that. I don't know.
I wish I could have saw what were the available tickets beforehand. I know people are saying it was sold out, but there's two sellouts. There's a true sellout, and then we just did a good capacity. Is it possible it wasn't what they wanted it? The number one, it didn't justify staying this long. We did these dates. We got these dates left, and it's X amount of tickets left. Man, fuck this, man. We out of here. Let's go back home.
Shit just ain't fun out here. I miss
It could be
home.
anything.
Yeah.
I just know I ain't buying that.
Kendrick in the weekend this summer in Jersey.
Yeah.
And I don't have tickets to either one yet.
Yeah.
And Louis C.K. is going on tour.
For real?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to catch
trying to-
Tyler at the Garden.
I'm trying to get that Wu-Tang shit at the Garden, too.
Tyler was the answer to that J. Cole question you asked me last week.
Who's in that weight class that he would?
It's Tyler.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Rapping?
Yes.
It's whatever.
Both rapping and metrics, yeah.
And that's who's in
Many
the weight
people
class.
will say no to the rapping part.
Yeah, like,
But a lot of people will say yes to the rapping part.
I'm one of the people that would say yes to that.
And he sells his many records.
see,
the
but when you start
touring.
talking about hip-hop, rap beef, the record sales and all that shit go out the window.
Well, the rap beef, whatever you think of the rap beef don't matter because it's two niggas that don't have the beef.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So we'll never have a definitive answer about any of that shit.
I'll take Gibbs over Tyler.
In what?
Rap beef.
We talking about
Like,
that's who you would rather see.
yeah, like
Jump in the ring.
spitters, rappers, like, yeah, me, personally.
I'm just saying, if Tyler
Tyler's
shoot
a
at
rapper.
anybody, he can't be dismissed. Freddie Gibbs is in a place. This is not a diss. Freddie Gibbs watches the show, and he hit me after we said whatever we said. But Freddie Gibbs can be dismissed by certain people
I would
if they
agree with
choose to.
I would agree with that.
Tyler can't be dismissed by anybody, but again, this is hyperbole because nothing is coming from that.
Yeah.
But it hit me later after you asked that question. Tyler is the person.
It's a good one.
I would like to see that show, too, though. When's he coming?
So what do y'all think's going on with Drake here, man? You know, like they were saying, could it be the sales are so up with this Some Exy Songs for You, his collab album with Party Next Door? And he said, man, things are looking good back in a good old USA and Canada, let me get home. Or they were saying it was sold out over there and people are mad that like Joe Beasy and Co were all over the place. Then were they like, wait, didn't he only sell out 2 shows? So maybe he wasn't selling enough. And they said, fluck out of there. And then it was funny when he said he got moody. Joe Budden. And we got to talk about it too, man. Listen, what does everyone think about, because I fuck with Joe Budden's podcast and all that. I fuck with Joe as a rapper, but this whole weird ass arrest and him walking around all practically butt ass naked, pause, knocking on individuals' doors like a weirdo to the point that they're calling the law on him, and him saying he's sleepwalking. And from the footage or imagery that we've seen, it looks like he is awake to me, man. I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? Is Joe Budden no good to you, or is it still up in the air, or what? Like, I don't know, man. There was some creepy-ish, man. But he said Moody. Joe had them albums. Wasn't it Joe that had mood music? And we know Joe, like, all over the place emotionally. He gets moody like a girl on their period sometimes. Oh, yeah, and talking about weirdos, man, Fluck, Louis C.K. I don't know if you guys heard him mention Louis C.K., a comedian who did some real, like, ex-offender-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, like, whacking it, pause, in front of unsuspecting women, like, on some weirdo, like, offender-type stuff. You know what I mean? Like, hey, come on tour with me. Let me take you under the wing. You're an aspiring comic? Yo, I got you. And then he just starts doing inappropriate-ish around him. And when it came out during, like, the whole Me Too movement, Louis C.K. vanished off into the abyss, only to now, or like a year or so later, resurface with his bitch ass, man. I had a channel get deaded off because of Louis C.K., no cap, right when it was on the brink of monetization with his weirdo ass. But I just had to put that out there as well. And I don't know what the fuck they were talking about with Freddie Gibbs and Tyler, the Creator. But back to talking about Drake, I'm wondering two things, okay? Because one thing we got to talk about, the Drake stans are super duper happy right now because with the lawsuit, right? He was suing UMG. That's been well documented. But he's also had a lawsuit against iHeartMedia. iHeart settled with them. The specifics of how much and what exactly their settlement entails has not been disclosed. But the main op lawsuit wise, UMG, that's still going on. And there's some court dates coming up soon. And I wonder, I don't think he would have to appear. Counsel could for him if he was overseas because it's just like a conference, I think, or maybe he wants to be there. Or could it be that he ran overseas to escape the L that he took from K-Dot? You know what I mean? Like, it's wild right now. I didn't notice how hard body karate this tension and static runs between the Drake stans and anyone who supports Kendrick Lamar. Like, they're so mad and butthurt that Drake took the L beefing with Kendrick. I don't know what anyone expected. Like, did anyone really expect that to go any other way? An MC of Kendrick's caliber? Like, come on, B. And I think the tour originally, like, you could see it written all over Drake. He was doing weird-ish on social media, posting coconut water and, just trying to do random-ish online to spark some kind of engagement and like take people's attention off stuff. And he gave this speech, like Party Next Door album is coming, on the 14th. But when the time's right, I'm gonna have a one-on-one conversation with y'all. And he was going on and on about it. And to me, it spoke to me saying like, yo, he really is in his feelings about this Kendrick beef and the L that he took from K-Dot. I mean, now it feels like the momentum could be shifting a little bit as Kendrick was just on fire with it. You know what I mean? Like, from the Grammys to everything with the song. Some people are saying that song took the #1 diss slot of all time, surpassing Hit 'Em Up and Ether. Where do you put it on the all times rating diss track wise? It definitely body Drake. It was a movement in itself. The whole way Kendrick dropped all them disses was bananas, man. But more or less what I'm getting at now, though, with and then the Grammys and everything else that he did, all the accolades, achievements, the momentum, the Drake stands are going crazy with this first settlement from iHeartMedia, and a lot of people are pointing out iHeart is engaged in other lawsuits right now with similar allegations, so they probably just wanted to settle this one to get it up out of the way. They don't want to be facing that kind of litigation when they got another case that they're going to have to fight with. Like, it wouldn't be a good look stepping into the legal ring, so to speak, the courtroom, and have a whole nother situation pending. So like, hey, let's settle it, let's get over it, and let's go handle our business, because I don't think UMG is going to settle with Kendrick. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what happens, and I'm intrigued to see what those numbers are looking like settlement wise, if it will be released to the public. But I really am thinking that's what happened with Drake and why he's canceling now and coming back. Maybe he just ran off to get away from the States, because like I said, the way he was acting, you could tell the L hurt like a motherfucker. And now with this lawsuit news and everything, and in the album doing so well, he might have a pep in his step and be ready to come on back home. But what say you in regards to Drake canceling? Let's talk about it all, as well as the Young Thug situation, in the comments below. Subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. I'm up out of here, guys. Peace.